Sin. Yeah. Check it. Yeah. Look. Heavyweight, this the heavyweight. Heavyweight, this the heavyweight. Heavyweight, this the heavy.
Toxic masculinity, that's a hilarious expression, because you need to thank toxic masculinity for all the bridges, all the jets, all the rockets, all this toxic masculinity. If you break down all the things that men have invented, and all these toxic men have prevented like you from being murdered in war and protected the country, and all the different things that you could attribute to toxic masculinity, most of it's positive.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. Y'all already know the Most High done woke us up this morning, man. Let's take this opportunity to be great, you know what I'm saying? Get ready to head to work, get this week started. But real quick, though, I wanted y'all to see that clip from Joe Rogan, because Joe Rogan is absolutely fucking correct. You know what I'm saying? And you starting to see and hear more and more about toxic masculinity, toxic masculinity, and there really is no such thing. Like Joe Rogan said, you know what I mean? Toxic masculinity has created a lot. You know what I mean? Toxic masculinity has created these cars. You know what I mean? Created these roads, created these, you know what I mean? These sports and all of this other shit that a lot of these women are enjoying. See, but the thing is that we already know that women most of the time don't know what they want. You know, one minute they want a soft nigga, the next minute they want a nigga that's strong. You know what I'm saying? So all you can do really is know who you are. You know what I mean? You gotta know who you are. And first and foremost, you a fucking man. So you gotta carry yourself as such, man. The world right now, they want us soft. They want us soft. They want us docile, just like he said in another interview that he did, bro. And we can't be that. We can't be that, because as soon as we choose to go that route, that's when we getting ran over. That's when we not getting the things that we want in life. That's when we getting these bad relationships, these bad marriages. That's when we can't excel in what we supposed to be doing. We can't excel in anything. We can't elevate in anything, because guess what? We believed and we decided to be what the world wanted us to be. And that's everything but a man. You know what I'm saying? And like y'all already know how I feel, man. We can't go along with what society wants us to do. We gotta live in our purpose, man. And that's the thing about it, man. A lot of motherfuckers, man, listen, they just going along with what's going on. And that's how they want to live their life. But that's them. You know what I mean? We gotta know who the fuck we are out here. You know what I mean? Everybody want a piece of us as men. These females want a piece of us. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's so much shit out here that's against us. Man, it's not even funny. So you know what I'm saying? So we can't go with how they want shit to go. We gotta do what's best for us, live in our purpose, and know who we are. Otherwise, you just gonna be a bitch out here. Otherwise, you just gonna be the pushover out here. Otherwise, you won't believe in nothing. And guess what? You just gonna fall for anything. Most of the time, you just gonna fall for anything. You're gonna be falling in every trap because you didn't know who you was. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a gimme. You know what I mean? You just gonna be that guy. And we can't be that guy. We gotta know what the fuck it is. That's why I tell y'all, step away from that porn. Step away from chasing these hoes. You know what I mean? Stay on your motherfucking grind. Work on your damn self. Because they don't even like that shit. They don't want you working on yourself, bro. You know what I mean? They don't want you out here strong, dog. They don't want you being the leader of your household and shit, calling the shots. They don't want it. They don't want it. They want you straight pussy out here. And you can't be that shit. But doing all of that shit, man, that we used to do, that's what it was leading to. You was just being a straight pussy. You was a straight pussy in your own life. You was a straight pussy in your relationship. You wasn't doing nothing. You was a pussy at your job. You was a pussy everywhere you went. You was weak for pussy as well. You can't be weak. Period. But that's what the world wants. That's what these females want. You easily controlled that way. And guess what? The world want to control you. They want to control how you think. They want to control how you vote. They want to control what you eat. They want to control what you see. They want to control what you even believe, dog. How the fuck y'all want to control what I believe? Nigga, that's up to me and the Most High. You know what I mean? So you got the world trying to play God. You can't do that. That's why it's important for you to have a relationship with the Most High, because you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get that call. You gonna get them signals. You gonna get that truth that you need. You know what I'm saying? But guess what, man? You go believing in the society and the way the world going and shit like that, guess what? Your ass is gonna be going off a cliff like Thelma and Louise, just like them two bitches, because you acted like a bitch. So guess what? The Most High gonna let you go out like a bitch, because he didn't put you here as that. He put you here as a man to live in your purpose for what he put you here for. So as soon as you start veering off and start believing in them instead of the Most High, you gonna believe in them instead of the Most High, guess what? You gonna get punished for that. You gonna have to pay the piper for that. So you can't even believe, don't even be believing in that shit. Toxic masculinity, these nuts. Toxic masculinity, these nuts. You know what I'm saying? Because one minute they want this and the next minute they want that. Nah, you ain't even got to worry about that, because all you know, you got to know who you is. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't look in that mirror and see that you a motherfucking man out here, then guess what? You just gonna fall victim. You gonna fall victim. And it ain't nobody hey, listen, don't try to blame or point the finger at nobody, because you made that decision. You didn't take the steps that you were supposed to take to figure out why you here. You know what I'm saying? You didn't pray to the Most High for strength. You didn't ask the Most High for forgiveness for the things you done in your past so you can move forward. So guess what? You gonna sit in that shit that you created. That's what's gonna happen to you. You gonna sit there and you gonna keep fapping. You gonna sit there and keep whining. You gonna sit there and keep crying over the same old shit. Over the same shit, bro. That ain't no life. That ain't no man. You know what I mean? That ain't no life, that ain't no man. So guess what? We gotta stay manned up the fuck out here, man. Because they trying to take that from you. They trying to take that from you. These women trying to take that from you. The government, they trying to take that from you. Society, LGBTQ and all them, they trying to take that from you. You know what I mean? These females, bro, they listen, bro. Hey, you can't listen. Don't. When you put it all in her, when you put it all on her, guess what, man? Ain't no telling where you gonna end up. You put your life in her hands, nigga, you crazy. You can't put your life in nobody's hands but the Most High. But you got motherfuckers out here that's getting married and giving their life to these females. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with getting married, but while you in that marriage, you still gotta hold on to who the fuck you are. Because guess what? That's what she married. That's what she married. So you can't even eat. Hey, listen, it's in female nature to try to change you. Okay? Now, it ain't nothing wrong with making adjustments, but you gotta still know who you are. You gotta hang on to who you was, to who you are, and change for the better for you, as long as you growing. But when you start being a yes man and going along with everything that she's saying, you start to lose yourself, bro. That shit not cool. It's absolutely nothing wrong with getting married, as long as you know who you are and understand that, listen, bruh, don't lose track of what made her fall in love with you, bro. Don't lose track of that guy. That dude was the fucking man. That man was the fucking man. That's why she wanted to marry you. But as soon as you get in there, right, and you flip the script, when you flip the script, that's when she fall out of love with you. When you give her all soul control, that's when she fall out of love with you. When you lose sight of who you are, that's when she fall out of love with you. Because when you went in, you was that motherfucking alpha male. You was that nigga. You was good without her. That's why you was single. You was on your shit. But then you got married, right? You didn't let yourself go. You know what I mean? You don't even feel like a man no more. You know what I'm saying? You can't lose sight of that. You gotta keep that. You gotta keep that shit. Listen, she gotta understand that no matter what, you still gonna be good with or without her. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta keep that mystery in that shit. If that mystery go, bro, and you become that yes man, and she calling the shots and she take on the role as man, then guess what, bro? then guess what? That shit gonna go south like a motherfucker. You ain't gonna be no man no more because you gave your balls to her. You gave your masculinity to her. You gave your testosterone to her. Next thing you know, you ain't even getting no ass. You just fapping in the living room. You fapping in the basement. You out of shape. You got high blood pressure. Your health is declining. All of that shit, that's what awaits you. So guess what? Toxic masculinity, these nuts. You hang on to your masculinity. Let them motherfuckers call it whatever they want to call it. But guess what? Without that toxic masculinity, guess what? You have nothing as a man. And guess what? Ain't nothing toxic about your masculinity. That is who you are. That is who you are. You are supposed to be masculine. And if they want to call that shit toxic, then guess what? Them bitches need to go find a female then. Whoever else putting that shit out there, then guess what? To them bitches, whoever the motherfuckers that's putting that shit out there, bro, guess what? They need to build their own bridges, build their own business, create their own jobs. You know what I'm saying? They need to build their own cars. Because if that's fucking toxic, then guess what? I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what masculinity is. If that's toxic, what's toxic? What's toxic? Because the only thing I see toxic is these fake ass females out here. These hoes that's all on Instagram. Them the ones that's toxic. The ones that's getting in these marriages and that's using niggas. They toxic. The bitches that don't know their place in these relationships, that's always about the drama, they toxic. Not you, not your masculinity. You living in your purpose. You being who you are. You were sent here and created by God as a man. You are meant to be masculine. You're not meant to be full of estrogen, growing titties, out here with your wrist bent, out here wearing tight pants and purses and skirts. If that's what you want to be, then go ahead, bro. Go along with what society wants you to do. Be what society wants you to be then, bro. But guess what? You won't be in favor with the Most High. And I'm going to tell you that right now. So guess what? Whatever you try to do, your ass going to fall like a ton of bricks. Your ass going to fall like rain. Your ass going to fall just like motherfucking Humpty Dumpty who tried to get on the motherfucking wall. You know what? So don't even listen to that bullshit. Toxic masculinity, these nuts. And I'm out.
First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get